Hi writers, happy Thursday! Today we're going to talk about how we can edit our writing to make it easier for our readers to read. And the way that we edit our writing is by using the editing checklist. So here's my editing checklist, and let's just take a look at it together to see the things that will make our writing better once we edit it. Writers can edit for ending punctuation. What do we put at the end of our sentence? A period, an exclamation point, a question mark. We can edit by making sure we have a comma if we're like listing different things. Apostrophes for contractions. Like if I'm writing the word don't forget apostrophe T, or wouldn't, don't forget apostrophe T. Making sure that we have capital letters where they belong. They always belong at the beginning of a sentence, but sometimes if you're naming something or giving a name to something, you need to have a capital letter for names and places. We edit to make sure there are no missing words in our writing. Sometimes when we're writing really fast, we can forget important words that should be in the sentence. We edit for our word wall words. That means that we're editing for spelling. If they're sight words, they should be spelled correctly. And if they're not sight words, we can use what we know from phonics and spelling patterns to help us with our writing. So here we go. We're going to be editing. I'm going to be looking at my piece that I started, and I'm going to use this editing checklist to help me edit my work. Plants. Plants are things. Well, I don't think I wanted to say they're things, because more specifically, plants are living things, so I was missing a word. Plants are living things. You can find plants everywhere. Ooh, that doesn't look like how you spell find. I have two I's. Let me get rid of that. Plants are living things. You can find plants everywhere, like in a garden, a park, and even in stores. Oh, wait a minute. That sounds like a list, and I need to list those things. You can find plants everywhere, like in a garden, there goes a comma, a park, that's another comma, and even in stores. That should be a period. Okay, let me read so far to see what I've done and see what else I need to work on. Plants. Plants are living things, period. All right, my ending punctuation is fine. You can find plants everywhere, like in a garden, a park, and even in stores. Yeah, I made a list. Like if I'm mentioning 2 or 3 different things, I need to have a comma to separate them. Let's go to the next sentence. Ugh. Can you see my mistake already, guys? Yeah, my capital is totally not correct. Did you know that plants are helpful? Oh, wait a minute. A did you know is a question. I gotta change that punctuation. Did you know that plants are helpful? They have oxygen so you breathe. Okay, I know that that's not correct. I always have to start with a capital letter. They have oxygen so you breathe. That's not really clear. I don't think I understand what that means. They have oxygen. Okay, plants have oxygen, so they help you breathe. They have oxygen, so they help you breathe. That sounds better. Let's go to the next one. If we didn't have plants, we wouldn't be healthy. Oh, I don't have my apostrophe where it belongs. Okay, now that I've read my editing checklist and I compared it to my own writing and I made my changes, now I'm going to go back and read this section again to make sure that I edited it properly and that it's easy for my reader to read. Plants. Plants are living things. You can find plants everywhere, like in a garden, a park, and even in stores. Did you know that plants are helpful? They have oxygen, so they help you breathe. If we didn't have plants, we wouldn't be healthy. Writers, I think my editing checklist has really helped me to make some big changes. Isn't it much easier to read now than when I first started? Make sure today that you're using the editing checklist and that you are editing your work. Take out the checklist, take out your piece, put them side by side if you need to, and make sure that you are editing your work. Now, this checklist is part of the tools that your teachers have added to the classroom. So you're able to open this up and download it to your laptop or to your iPad, and you can use this tool to help you with your editing. Okay, writers, Final reminder, I want you to use this checklist, read through it, and then compare it to your own writing. If you need to make any changes, use the checklist to help you. I can't wait to read your writing. Bye for now.